Hello and welcome to Train Sim TV. You join me at Purfleet on the all-new Class 387. This is my very first look. I have not even played it yet. I mean, I purchased this just after the product came out. Because I've been working all day, I've been working for the majority of this evening, I've only just literally got round to it. I mean, the time of recording this is 00:45 in the morning now. So, there has been a day one patch already. I have got that installed. So, I don't know what else to expect yet. We're going to take a short drive. It's about half an hour down towards Stratford. Now, this is a scenario that does not come with the pack. It's one available from Alan Thompson Sim from CrankyBot. The main reason I am running one of these ones rather than the ones that come with the pack is just that I can't bear driving the Midland Main Line on between Bedford and St Pancras, really. It's not my favourite route in TS. So I thought I'll give it something different and we'll have a play with one of these and have a go with one of the C2C liveries. Well, the C2C livery, shall I say. We're on 387-303 for this one. Just to note, this is more of me just having a look at the pack rather than me reviewing it as such, because I don't really know anything about the Electrostar series. Never travelled them. I've only seen them close up a couple of times. So it's just a bit of a drive, a bit of a listen, and just to go through the bits and pieces, really. So we'll get ourselves underway and we'll get ourselves set up. So the briefing goes on this one. During the weekend maintenance work between Barking and Fenchurch Street, you are filling in for a broken pair of 357s. You fill in 9 Romeo 15's service from Liverpool Street with 387, 303 and 305 on the rear. You'll call up Purfleet, Rainham, Dagenham Dock and Barking as far as Stratford. GSMR code is 9 Romeo 15 and 656 is the destination code. Sorry for the signal, that is, and the destination code is 1005. Rightio. So, first thing is we're going to get this out of the way. It doesn't have a new cab. End of. It's got some very nice passenger views from what I see on the screenshots. I'd love to have had a new cab, but I can understand why it's not been done. It's one of them that's probably going to cost a lot of money to invest in. A lot of time will be put onto the project as well. I sort of understand how that sort of stuff works with working under JT and the commercial side of things, so I'm not going to get into the argument about that. As I said, I would love to have had a new cab, but it is one of them. We've got some passenger views. We've got something new. It is what it is. Anyway, that done with. Get rid of the F1 there. We'll unpause this. Actually, I need to bring it back up because I can't remember what we're doing. So I'm on the power rate controller. Perfect for this, as it's basically I've got the actual network handle.
TPWS and AWS operational.
I love that. It's nice to have that in there as well. So that doesn't actually that TPWS AWS operational doesn't actually work on the 375 and 377 EP. It's solely down to this pack. Let's go down to the My Track. Not sure if it's any different from the last one. We are. Didn't actually say we're driver only. We're driver only. Right, so driver's ID, just stick any old number in if I remember that. Enter. Route was 1005. Enter. I think that's it. Send. Done. Destination's Pitsy, apparently. That's not right. Surely. Routes. No idea. No idea. Is that right? Apparently we're going to Pitsy. We're not. We're going to Liverpool Street. Annoying thing is that if you press F8, it brings up the gen on there as well. Never mind. I don't know why that's it's 1004, so maybe it's just been input wrong actually, to be fair, in the scenario. Never mind. Right, doors open, which is there. Can't really hear it near at the minute, but I will show you in a bit that the opening sounds are different compared to the last pack. Just to go over the pricing, it's £16.99 if you are a brand new owner, but if you purchase the 375 and 77 pack that came out about half a year or so ago. You can get it for the grand total of £11.99, saving you a fiver, which is what I did, as I owned the original first pack. 9 Romeo 15 656 tick, done. Right, are we good to go? I think we are. Depart at 19 past. Yep, we should have gone. Off we go. Right, I'm just going to move that away. That's me PVC stuff. I need to just make sure the thing's set up correctly, which it's not. It needs to be on 4 notches. There we go. Done. I think the horn's different from the last pack. Just going to sort my FOV out because that is just chopping out a little bit on the left hand side, and I feel really far back. There we go. It's better. I feel like I was in the passenger view. This appears to be alright in here. I've seen images that there was a bit of a black void behind the driver's view, between there and obviously the passenger section. Seems to be fixed on my version, so hopefully that's all sorted. I've got a weird fence over there. I mean, this is not to do with the route. Well, it is to probably do with the route. That should probably not be actually like that, but this is a Steam Workshop route. There may be anomalies here and there, but we're not here to look at the route. We're here to have a dabble with the train. The flange squeal there. It's all good. So we'll stay in the driver view up until Raynham, and then we'll do a external view from there for so long, and then when we get to the next station, we'll do a passenger view, and we'll just have a dabble through. Not really much to hear inside here. You get a bit of the motion. Shut the windows for a minute. See what else we can hear. I feel like the sounds for the handle are a little bit different from the last pack. There seems to be a few squeaky notches there, which is quite nice. I believe the dial's different, as these are rated for 110, so there's a slight difference on this. We need to change that to 8 car. I have no idea where we are in the country. I see there's HS1 around here, but it's not my area of expertise, unfortunately, at this end of the country. I've got the gen, to be fair, for the scenario. I did have the gen for the scenario. I'm going to get it. I'll get the information up. I will put a link in the description for it as well if you want to have a play with this one. No doubt there'll be many more scenarios in the next day or two that will creep up. And as I'm looking now, actually, since obviously playing this one, there's been another one that's been put up on Alan Thompson's website, so there is stuff going up there. So there's about 2 or 3 different ones up to now that have surfaced today. And the pack only came out about 4 o'clock this afternoon, I think, about that sort of time. So this one is 9 Romeo 15, it's the 0914 Grays to London Liverpool Street. Again, it's from Crankybot. The route it uses is Danny's North London line and Goblin to Faversham, Sheerness and Dover in 2016. Let's get ourselves into the station now, it's just coming up. Javelin there. Noisy things. That's just the bad sounds in TS all in. Oh, there's a weird clicking sound there from going from power to neutral. What is that? Should that be doing that? I don't think it should be. I like the AWS horn, or the bing there. Sounds a bit different from the last pack. Sounds a bit modern. Maybe it's meant to make that noise, it just sounds a little bit weird. Never mind, who knows. Okay, the compressor there, powering up. Not really sure if they're meant to have the shoes on or not, these things. I mean, they are pantograph ones, but I'm not sure if I think there is dual voltage as well, so I'm assuming... I'm just assuming it, and there's something that maybe there is versions of this without the shoe. I'm not sure if it's been able to be removed. Until I investigate and dig further into the pack, I won't really be able to figure that one out. Let's have a listen to the doors closing there, so I'm just going to press the button on my power brake controller. Nice. It's got the destination stuff on. I'm assuming it's the same. This is literally the same sort of job as which was on the 375 and 377 pack there, which I think it was Goo Studios that put that together. Just going to pause for a second, just have a quick look around. Which is looking very nice. I mean, it is what it is. It's an Electrostar. Slight difference is it's got the. I'm not sure what the call is. Is it like a sort of is it a chin light or something? I've seen possibly it's called the chin light or something like that. It's a little spotlight on the bottom of the skirt down here on the air dam, which wasn't on the 375 and 77. It's only on the 387s and what do you call them, 379s, and I'm not sure if it's on the 3776s. I'm not too sure until I dabble into them, but it is available on this one. Also, you won't be able to see it on here, but there was also the very, very fancy light that goes over. Well, it's not fancy really, but there's a light that shines up to the pantograph, which is on these. I'm not sure where that actually is it there? Possibly. These look like lights. Maybe it's there. But anyway, there's a light on there and it shines up and that. Not sure if that's just a nighttime thing. I mean, I haven't got the pantograph up at the minute, so maybe it comes on when you put the pantograph up. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it is what it is. So we're going to do an external view departure now. We'll go down to the fresh cam down here as well. The motor cam, if you will. So I've got no issues at all with that. That sounds really good to me. It all sounds good. I don't really know what else to say because I don't know anything about the trains themselves, but the audio is just as good as the other pack. I think there is some slight differences. I'm not overly sure what. I was told earlier that there was a few minor differences with them. Again, there's the opening door sounds as well. Those are different from the previous pack, which is good. So what we'll do now is we've got a 3-mile run to Barking. We're going to sit inside the lovely, exquisite passenger view here. Let's have a quick look through that. Get the door shut. Loads of different seating and standing positions there, which is always nice to see. You can never have enough different positions there. So hats off to Goo there, and of course Richard on that. So I'm going to stop talking for a minute now. We're going to get driving. So not only that, you do get actually different cars. By the looks of it. Trying to see, yeah, there's like 3 different ones, which is quite cool. Yeah, lovely stuff. It sounds really good in here as well. I'm loving the detail on this one. This is superb. All round, fantastic. You can obviously this is one where the motors are. Can't really hear anything in this one. This was literally must just be with the trailer carriages. Well, it's nice to say I've got no issues with this one anyway. Driving and that. There's no glitches as such that I can see. We are getting a bit closer to Barking, so what we'll do is we'll get back in here. Am I going the right way here? Yeah, let's go facing forwards. Try and get a good position here. Just so we can see the doors as well. Just slightly hear the horn as well, which is good. Obviously some trains in the past, if you have a passenger view, you just hear the same loudness of the horn, whether it's at the front or the back. This one is quite faint as well when you're further up, which is good. It's 45 on the approach to Barking as well, so I'll stop talking now. We're going to do the arrival at Barking, so we'll have a listen and we'll do the doors as well. All sounding very good. And some S stock up there as well. Mock-up S7s. Right. So I think this is our last one before we drive up to Stratford. So it's not like a massive drive. It's about another 10 or so minutes. So whilst we're doing that, we'll just talk over what's included. I've got the manual, but I'm going to go first of all with the website. I'm going to go over the key points. So we've covered the price. Of course, it's $16.99. I don't know why I'm doing that because I've got no guard, but we'll do it anyway. It's got the whistle as well. Cracking. Anyway, there's your horn. So yeah, the price is $11.99 if you have the 375 and 377 EP, which I had. So I got it for the price of $11.99, which was nice to see the discount in there. Which seems to be quite the norm these days. If there's more than like one pack that's sort of covered sort of different areas, the same train and that. So included are the classes 377/6, 377/7, and 379 and 387s. 8 liveries, which I'll cover when I go to the manual. Newly modelled external window frames. Didn't know that. So newly modelled external window frames. Aha! So yeah, you can see there. That's cool. Slight little gaps, maybe. Possibly they're not quite flush with the train. Whether the model sort of dips in a little bit, I'm not too sure. You can sort of see that there, but very, very minor. I mean, over here you can't really tell at all. If you're not really going to be driving and looking out that far, so I'm not really fussed about that. If it gets fixed, it gets fixed. So that's nice to see. So originally, yeah, they must have just been literally flat throughout. So they've got the little like the beading around there now, which is all good. Oh, that's just a bit of an LOD thing with the destination blind there, but I'm not sure if that can be fixed or not. Newly model passenger views with all 4 seat maquettes and 2 seating types. So we've obviously seen this one on this one. There is other ones, of course. So obviously you guys will probably figure them ones out, and you'll see them for yourselves as you go through the pack in time. Improved cab visuals with new shading, weathering, and reflections. So obviously it's not a new cab, but there's some improvements at least on the texture front. Detailed internal and external audio, which we've had a listen to, which is sounding very, very good, of course, as to be expected with the AP stuff these days. We've also got the MyTrack train management system, which is the TMS, which we've operated at the beginning of the scenario. We've got a GSMR, which also we've operated as usual. We all know that sort of stuff. Driver only operation, which we're doing now. You can also have it with a guard. Wheel slip protection, as always, comes with the AP stuff. Forward facing pantograph camera lights, which is what I was on about before. It's got the lights out. We haven't seen this because we're not using the pantograph. Well, we should be using the pantograph, surely. Why am I not using the pantograph? Can I use the pantograph while I'm driving? Probably won't. Comedy. Let's just stop things here a second, because evidently we should be having a pantograph on here. Let me just go to the manual, because I have no idea on what is occurring here. So let me just pause the game, and I'll be back in a second on a new scene where I know what I'm doing. Right, I am back. Apparently I know what I'm doing now. So basically, same as I actually did this overnight, I should know this. So DC to AC, so in neutral, hold the shoes up button, whatever that is, shoes up until the light extinguishes. So that's that. Hold the AC system select button until the light illuminates. Where on earth is that? There we go. Haha. Hold the pan up until the light comes on. Is it gonna come on? can hear something occurring. Is it going to take off? I have no light illuminating. I'm assuming that's up. Soon find out, won't we? Oh, it is. By Scott. Aha, there is the light. Look, there you go. That lights up. That's cool. Right, anyway, that's working. No idea why it hasn't actually lit up. But, yeah. Onwards. Just holding up the route. Anyway, right, we figured that one out. Yeah. Oh, it's slipping. God. So yeah, we've done that, and we've seen the pantograph camera light. Use controllable scrolling destinations, which I actually have had a little go at. We had to change the destination on that before. 3 scenarios which come with DTG's middle and mainline. Oh, actually, this one. Yeah, sorry. It looks like a comment because I've got a bit of dirt on my screen. It is, yeah, London to Bedford. So as I said, not my favourite route in the game. So I just didn't want to have a dabble on that really. I saw this one and thought I'll have a play with this instead. Something different, to be fair, rather than the usual stuff. So I'm quite surprised, to be fair, that AP didn't do a Gatwick scenario. They could have done on a couple of different routes. They could have had, yeah, fair enough, 3 scenarios. Have one for London to Bedford, have one for the Gatwick Express. You wouldn't have been able to do anything as such with the Great Western ones because there's no official route out there. But possibly could have done something on the Great Eastern Main Line, maybe. But anyway, we got what we got, and much more it says in there. So let's go to the manual. So it's the usual gist of things. It'll tell you all the bits and pieces, all your features and stuff like that, in different sections. It has an arcing pantograph as well, so we may actually see that arcing. Let's just will it arc? There we go. It arcs. Anyway, it's got stuff like speed set for class 379 only as well, which is quite cool. Coupling procedures are cold start, bits and bobs, new section functionality, dual voltage functionality, which we've actually done because we've changed over on this, so you've seen that. Traction physics as well, there's different ones there. So great care has been taken into accurately simulating the acceleration characteristics of this unit under AC and DC power. So AC power acceleration is the quickest with maximum tractive efforts provided up to around 25 miles per hour. On DC, acceleration is not so quick due to the power supply limitations. For a 4-car train, maximum tractive effort is around 20, and for an 8-car, it's around it drops down to 15. This means it will take you longer to reach your desired speed on DC compared to AC. That's quite cool. That's stuff like that. I'll just cover the deliveries because obviously we're not that far from Stratford, which is one of the main things obviously you'll want to know. So if you've not seen, you get with your 8 deliveries, you get the 377/6 and /7 with original Southern logos and revised Southern logos. For the 379s, you get National Express East Anglia logo, Greater Anglia logo, Abellio Greater Anglia logo, and revised Greater Anglia logo. Moving on to the 387s, you've got Thameslink with the Thameslink logo and also Great Northern logo. Great Northern Gatwick Express. You've also got Gatwick Express Red, Gatwick Express with Thameslink destinations, with Great Northern destinations, with Great Northern destinations a logo, and with Great Western Railway destinations. Moving on to C2C, we have C2C destinations and with Great Western Railway destinations also. You then go to Great Western Railway, which is just a standard livery on that one, and no other bits and pieces. There we go. I think I might have just missed the AWS. All going well. Too busy reading. Also features are, of course, the passenger view. So you've got Southern Thames Link and Great Northern Sea to Sea, which is the one we've actually got now. You've got Class 379, Gatwick Express, and also Great Western. We've also covered the My Track, so basically exactly the same as well as on the last pack. I don't think there's any differences, to be quite fair. I think it's literally the same sort of system. You can turn the lights and stuff in the actual saloon as well. Saloon lights off, I think. Off and on. There you go. You can turn off the HVAC in the cab. There you go. Less noisy. Tons of destinations that you can change yourself in scenarios or put them into your own scenarios. Loads in the list there for each one. I'm going to read all them out because that'll just be silly. GSMR, which we've covered. Driver up door operation and guard operation. So of course you can press T and U or T and O and then press R to close your doors. Or if you've got a fancy power brake control door system and all that stuff, you can do it on that. It's got the information about the wheel slip and all that stuff, so depending on what the weather is, it'll act and behave differently basically on what weather you've got and the season and stuff like that. Dual voltage and all that as well. Speed set for the 379s. Comes with automatic numbering, of course. There is a section on coupling as well, so it'll walk you through doing the proper coupling procedure. Did they say that I'm stopping us? I am only stopping at Stratford. Surprising it's not going all the way into Liverpool. So actually, this route doesn't go into Liverpool straight back, does it? Because it's not actually attached to the Great Eastern Main Line. So I'm not going to open the doors just yet. Just for a second, we'll just bob ourselves out here. There's some trains knocking about as well. Just going through the manual again. So the uncoupling procedure also. It's got the arcing pantograph. I'm just going to bring the manual over. Which you can see there is at night time, so you can see the arc and the pantograph as well. Call start procedure, bits and bobs as well. There's all sorts. So in the bits and bobs, it'll just give you all the new bits and bobs that have been added to this pack. All in really. The scenarios themselves, you've actually got a Gatwick Express scenario, but just not on that route. Oh no, it's ex-Gatwick, so it's St Pancras to Bedford. You've got St Pancras to Bedford again and St Pancras to Bedford covered, which is Luton Sevenoaks for one of them, Bedford to Brighton and Brighton to Bedford. Pretty much in a nutshell. Nicholas Shishan for advanced scripting in the credits there. Goose Studios for modelling of the passenger view, external body side additions and destination displays there. You've also got James Johnston, Thomas Hunt and David Grief on assistance in recording the sounds. Thomas Hunt rings a bell. I think he was involved with the 455 sounds a little bit as well. He's been on the streams a few times as well, so it's nice to see he's been involved in that as well. Excellent stuff. So yeah, all in all there, I can't argue at the price. £11.99, I can't grumble at that at all, to be quite fair. Even at £16.99, it's one of them. You're going to end up, you know, if you're a hardcore TS fan, you're going to end up buying this sort of stuff because all the scenarios out there are going to use this pack. For me, I really could not think of anything worse than having to sit there and know that someone's made a scenario with tons of these in there, and then I'd have to go through RW Tools and sub them out for a basic model of a reskin. No thank you. For me, it's hands down always going to be a buy because it's going to be needed in these scenarios. So if you're sort of like me and you have that sort of way of thinking, you've probably bought this by now, and even if you don't and you're not going to drive it that much, it's there. You know it's there, you're going to see it in your scenarios. that people will make. You can see there as well the destination bars are scrolling, and obviously because it's a longer destination on there, it's all good. Anyway, it wasn't going to be a long video. It was just basic, quick, have a look, have a play, have a listen. I've done that. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it's made you decide whether you're going to want to purchase this one or not. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget you can like, share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for future videos. Catch us on Twitch on a Thursday and a Sunday evening from 8:30 usually at twitch.tv/trainsim_TV. We do all sorts on there, route building, driving, usual farces and all that sort of jazz. So if you want to laugh, come and have a join. And you'll catch us on there. Thank you as always, guys. Links and all that in the description below for the pack and the scenario, and I'll also put the link in for the. I probably might do the link for the route as well. To be fair, it's a workshop one, but I might put it in there. But it is in there for the scenario. Have a good one. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.